Hey guys, I'm Avinash here and welcome to OnLive server. So today I am here before you to discuss on one of the most interesting service of AWS, that is Amazon CloudFront, and also I will be discussing the concept of CDN. What is CDN? CDN can be defined as content delivery network. It is a core thing on which the whole concept of AWS CloudFront resolves. So we will be covering up this series in two parts. That is, in part 1 I will be discussing few basics of CloudFront, and in part 2 I will be showing you how to create a CDN route across all the availability zones across the world and how to host your own website. That website can be static in nature, can be dynamic in nature, or any other website like YouTube where you want to host your or live stream your own video or your own content. So before moving further, in part 1 I will be discussing or I will be showing you just the few basics of CDN. That is, what is CDN, how does it works, and what is the basic concept of CloudFront. So see, there are basically two definitions of CloudFront. It can be defined as a CDN service that securely delivers your data, videos or applications or your live streaming videos to your customers globally with low latency, high transfer speeds, and all within a developer friendly environment. Now what is CDN? CDN, you can understand, basically it is a content delivery network, or it is a kind of pipeline where it directly connects your users with you, with your server. So in this way what happens is they experience a very low latency and a high transfer speeds, which means as soon as your users click on your link, within a fraction of second, we can say they can view your data or they can view your live streaming videos without any lagging. It can also be defined as a web service which helps users in speeding up the distribution of static and dynamic web contents. Okay, and that content can be in any format, whether .html, .css or any other image files. Now see, we all know that AWS offers us IaaS, PaaS. IaaS can be defined as infrastructure as a service, and it also gives you a platform as its service. So with the help of which we users usually launch our own website, and that website can be in any form. But here the main thing to be noted out is the concept of data fetching. That is how easily a user can fetch your data from the website with low latency, and thus here the concept of AWS CloudFront comes in picture. Okay, so now here, before moving further, okay, so here is one example which I will discuss in detail. See what it is telling. Suppose you are a user which is based in India and you are trying to visit a website which is based in US. So during this process of connection, your request is routed to US through various medium, and then it is delivered back to you within a fraction of second. Okay, where this process involves a series of networking. Now this all process takes some time to complete. That is the issue of data latency. Now see, if you are kind of a user in India and you are visiting some site in US, now the website management who is hosting that website, they will want that their users globally within a fraction of second they can easily view their content. Okay, so what they will keep in mind, that they will try to resolve the issues of data latency. That is, within a fraction of second the data should pass between the user and the service provider. Now to solve this scenario, Amazon CloudFront came into pictures. The AWS, with the concept of CloudFront, it sets few intermediate points between the users and the main server and stores the data on edge locations. See, in very simple terms, suppose there are 52 zones across the world of AWS, and suppose you are sitting in Mumbai and you are accessing a website which is hosted in USA. Suppose if the first time, see, the concept of edge locations means, suppose if the first time you are viewing that website, then obviously it will take some fraction of seconds to get uploaded and open up on your system. But suppose AWS created one edge location in Gujarat. If you will Google, then you will find that there are several edge locations of Amazon across the India. So suppose if the first time you are opening that site, then it will take some fraction of time, but then the information of that site in the form of cached data will be stored in the edge location which is situated in Gujarat. Now just imagine if the next time you are opening same website, then it will take just a fraction to the fraction of second to open up, because your all data are stored in the edge location which is situated only in Gujarat, not in US. Okay, so then that cache data is which is made available to the users on their request, and thus this reduces the latency and delivery takes place at a very fast pace. In the similar scenario, if you are live streaming any video, or if you are watching any video, or if you are downloading any video, then what does the CloudFront does? It just stores the video on the edge locations, and with the help of that, within a fraction of second, you are able to view that video very easily. Now see, there are several benefits of Amazon CloudFront. Few most important benefits are: first, that is accelerated static or dynamic content delivery from websites. See, you are accessing any website across the world, you will get, whether it can be a static or dynamic content, you will get a high accelerated speed delivery from them. And second, super fast on demand, high demand live streaming. If you are live streaming any video, then without buffering, the video will run very fast. So this was all about. One more thing, you just remember that the maximum size of a single file that can be delivered through Amazon CloudFront is 20 GB, and this limit applies to all CloudFront distributions. So now just imagine if a single maximum file is of 20 GB, then what a huge amount of content you can easily pass through CloudFront distribution network. So friends, this was all about the part 1, where I just discuss you with the concept of CloudFront, concept of content delivery, how content delivery network takes place, and with the help of which how CloudFront is service is able to provide us the live streaming data at a super fast speed. Okay, and now in part 2 I will create and show you the exact working of CDN, that how the CDN is, or how the content delivery network is created across any of the zones on which you want to host, and how the website hosting takes place with the help of content which is stored in your S3 bucket. Okay, so thank you and keep liking our videos.